про меня уже сказали, спасибо, кого встретила, кого знакомые лица. Но еще раз хочу сказать всем спасибо за то, что вы пришли, потому что для нас сегодня особенный день. В этом году, этой весной, мы празднуем 10 лет АМД в России. И этот день, это не только там день рождения, это не только годовщина, это большой праздник. Потому что если оглядываться назад, если оглядываться в 2002 год, когда представительство было только открыто, и сравнивать рынок тогда и сравнивать рынок сейчас, сравнивать экономическую обстановку то и сейчас, это две совершенно разных ситуации. Когда мы входили на рынок, АМД был почти нишевым продуктом. АМД в России поставлялся в очень маленьких ограниченных количествах, совершенно посторонними, нероссийскими западными компаниями, которые даже здесь складов не имели. То, что мы имеем сейчас, это огромный успех. Это успех команды, это успех людей, это успех наших коллег. И за все это мы сейчас им говорим спасибо. Потому что за то время, за те 10 лет, которые АМД в России, успех достигнут очень большой. Во-первых, это, конечно же, рост наших оборотов, рост нашей доли. Потому что с тех пор, как АМД зашел на территорию Российской Федерации, наши объемы выросли буквально с нескольких процентов до 30%, около 30% по итогам 2011 года мы в настольных системах. И более 20% мы в мобильных системах. И поверьте, это далеко не предел. Мы будем расти, мы растем быстрее рынка. И для того, чтобы нам сейчас поздравить, для того, чтобы сказать всем еще раз спасибо за те 10 лет, сказать вам за то, что многие из вас на протяжении всех этих лет писали, рассказывали про наши продукты, которые мы новые выводили почти каждый год. Сначала в настольных системах, потом в мобильных системах. К нам приехал президент и SEO нашей компании, господин Рори Рид. Я очень сильно хочу пригласить его на сцену, поприветствовать всех вас, сказать также спасибо и сказать несколько слов, рассказать, какие мы сейчас, куда мы пойдем дальше. Я думаю, у вас есть вопросы к нему, он будет с радостью, мы вдвоем будем с радостью отвечать на них.
Thank you all for joining us here today on such an important holiday. This is a big day for AMD here in Russia, and you must be truly excited about the market and where technology is going, and the role that Russia will play in the new wave of technology. In AMD, we're excited about our 10 years here in Russia and the kind of success and growth we've delivered here with our business partners and our Russian business partners across the region. This is an exciting time. 10 years in Russia, we've seen our market share dramatically increase, doubling our desktop market share in that 10 years, and 7 times our mobile share to almost 22% this most recent year. And according to IDC, last year we grew almost 40% faster than the rest of the market here in Russia. And as technology reporters, you must be truly excited about what will be occurring in the technology arena in the future. Here in Russia, this is the future of technology. The PC industry in Russia is already the 4th largest on the planet. And what's truly exciting is that it will be the leadership market for the future. The next 2 billion customers, the next 2 billion users will come from places like India, China, Latin America, and Brazil, and most importantly here in Russia. That's why AMD has been investing here in Russia for over 10 years to create the foundation for future growth. We know that Russia will drive this industry forward. So it's very important that I wanted to share with you today a little bit about AMD and where we're going to take the company as we move forward. This is a new time and a new opportunity for our company. A new AMD is beginning to emerge. We're going to create a company based on innovation leadership, Focus on driving the customer needs and understanding that customer. Because we know at AMD, when the customer wins, we win. And at the same time, we want to be known as an outstanding execution engine, a company that delivers on its commitments every day. What also is exciting is the market is changing. The inflection point is occurring. This market is fundamentally beginning to change. It will break down the proprietary control points that have dominated the industry for the past 30 years. And we'll see changes around trends like the cloud, consumerization, and convergence that will play directly into the innovations and capabilities that AMD has. And I believe that our company, Advanced Micro Devices, is uniquely positioned, not only here in Russia, but across the planet, to lead and to help drive this important technology change. This is a unique time, and a unique time to be here in Russia and to be here part of AMD. As we move forward, our company will continue to build on a strong foundation. We've been delivering on improving our balance sheet, our cash flow, and our share growth across our global business. And you're going to see us continue to focus on delivering those commitments to our shareholders and our investors. You know that we're creating a strategy that embarks around low power and capturing everything about the cloud, and the capabilities around our APU, which combines a GPU, a graphics engine, with a CPU in one single solution. You know that our Brazos chip is now our most successful platform ever. We sold over 30 million APUs in just 1 year. In just 1 year. We'll also begin to change our culture in AMD. We want to be recognized as a company that does what it says and owns what it does. We want to be a company that puts its customers first. Those customers win, AMD will win. And finally, we want to be a true innovation leader, to embrace these fundamental changes around the convergence of devices, the way the cloud will drive how applications and information are shared across devices, and more importantly, how the next generation of technology customers will come from the emerging market. These 3 C's are fundamental. Consumerization, the next 2 billion customers from places like Russia, India, China, Latin America. It is the future of the technology industry, is right here in Russia. This is why we continue to make our investments here for 10 years ago and continue today, and why we're focused every day to understand the market, to build deeper relationships with our partners, and to create solutions that make a difference for our Russian customers. Tonight, we'll host over 150 of our key business partners to celebrate our 10 years here in Russia. This is an exciting time, but not as exciting as what the cloud will do. When you think about AMD, you want to think about a company that does everything for the cloud. It creates the APUs for our clients that allows information and data to move from cloud data centers down to the device. And when you combine a graphics capability with a CPU in one solution, you create a solution that's built for the cloud. That graphics experience creates the unique experience that's different, unique, and why the customer reacts to it. The second key thing about the cloud is in the way the servers will move data and information and technology. It will be denser. It'll be around low power. It'll be about managing its floor space. You may have noticed that we acquired SeaMicro last month. This is an innovative set of intellectual property that allows AMD to knit in a fabric 16 32 servers together in a single offering, reducing its floor space by a factor of 6 and improving power consumption by a factor of 4. This is just the beginning of where technology will go in this cloud data center. And we want to be a leader in this server space at AMD. And finally, convergence. Convergence will move data and information across devices from our televisions, our game consoles, our client devices like desktops, mobile devices, tablets, smartphones. And what we have to do in AMD is to create the silicon that allows that information and data to move seamlessly across those devices with our large global accounts. This truly is an exciting time. Next chart. But this change has happened before. People ask me, Rory, why did you come to AMD? You spent 23 years at IBM and then 5 years at Lenovo. Lenovo, 5 years, is one of the fastest growing PC companies. I came to AMD because I believe this company is uniquely positioned to take advantage of this inflection point. Think back when I joined IBM in the 1980s. The mainframe was dominant. It controlled the market space. No one thought the mainframe could be beaten. But within 5 or 7 years, the mainframe fundamentally changed and client-server merged. These inflection points have occurred, whether it was move to client-server, the expansion of the internet, and today, the age of convergence. This inflection point will break down proprietary control points that have dominated the industry for 30 years. These proprietary control points have driven a unique set of requirements, a single operating system, a single instruction set. But in a converged world, we'll see different solutions, different operating systems. And AMD will position its silicon, its processors, and its IP to embrace that set of changes. If we think about how do those inflection points affect companies? Companies that built their solutions on a previous set of technology begin to see an erosion in their market share. They see their companies begin to change. And then we see a new set of companies begin to emerge and build a rapid expansion of market capitalization as they capture that wave of technology. That inflection point that's occurring here in Russia and around the world is beginning to create this phenomena again. We're seeing some of the industry leaders in the next chart begin to have their traditional market cap flatten out, and new ecosystem leaders here in the converged space begin to emerge. AMD, with our 8,000 engineers across the planet, are in a unique position to take advantage of this inflection point and create value for our customers, our partners, and most importantly, our companies. This inflection point to move from laptops and smartphones to ubiquitous devices that allows a convergence across is fundamentally changing. Everyone in this room has a set of capabilities. They've got laptops and desktops, smartphones and tablets, and they use different technologies. In this next generation, in this next wave, we'll see this fundamentally begin to shift. Some people suggest that AMD is part of the past and might be stuck in the middle. This is not the case at all. AMD has a unique set of intellectual properties that allows it to capture opportunities around video and graphics. Do you know today in the cloud environment of the internet, 50% of the traffic today is already video and graphics based. And within 3 years, it'll be 80%. With our graphics capability, with the Radeon graphics chips, as well as with our APUs that combine the GPU, the graphics engine, with the CPU in a single solution, like Llano, like Trinity, like Brazos, these solutions are why we see the customer react. We know that low power will continue to drive thin and light, so that we'll see more and more solutions that have all-day capability, always connected, and thinner mobile solutions. Those thinner solutions are not just for a small subset of the population, but we're going to create the technology that brings it to mainstream, to everyone. We want everyone to enjoy those technologies. And as we introduce our product called Trinity, with key partners across the world, we'll see that solution introduced to mainstream price points for everyone. Our focus in the past has always been about processors and technology. We were focused on value pricing and just working in this unhealthy duopoly, this idea where we were following some other technology leader. That is fundamentally changing. We need to begin to skate and think about where the business is going. Our future is in a different direction. Our future is around creating a set of offerings that allows us to win in those 3 C's. You'll see us create the performance, the experience that allows customers to live in this cloud-driven world. We'll see our customers and partners create solutions that allows that experience to be best on the planet at a great value. You'll see us create those solutions that are low power, allows us to reduce the floor space, reduce the size of the device, and allows us to create mobility for everyone. That's the future. Everyone in this room should participate in this future. If we move forward, we've been clearly seeing the opportunity around server. Server and the way cloud data centers will be driven is fundamentally changing in every part of the world. You're going to see server farms of huge mega data centers that have unbelievable amounts of data being pushed through the cloud to this diverse set of clients. With our acquisition of SeaMicro and our Opteron architecture, our server solution is uniquely positioned to dramatically lower the size of the footprint, the power consumption, and create a whole new generation of mega data center cloud computing solutions in the server space. The cloud is the fastest growing segment and will drive huge amounts of investment over the next 3, 5, 10 years. And AMD is looking to set the trend and create the innovation to lead in this key segment. Our focus changes from just being a processor company focused on following a technology player. AMD needs to be focused on creating a solution with our partners, our software vendors, and across the business partner environment, like here, a set of solutions that take low power, graphics capability, and software to the next level. Think about software. We are investing here in Russia to create a software laboratory last year in St. Petersburg. We have almost 100 software developers now in St. Petersburg creating our next generation of software for our graphics and APU engine. This allows us to create solutions for gaming and video ecosystems to win. We're going to create an architecture that's ambidextrous, not dependent on a single architecture, but flexible, allows it to have time to market, improve its quality, and improve its performance. Whether that architecture, like SeaMicro, leverages x86 server parts or ARM server parts, that ambidextrous architecture will be agile, will be flexible. AMD will embrace this converging environment and changing environment to lead to create the solutions that break down those proprietary control points, that duopoly environment that must break. And we'll focus on client mobility across all devices, cloud serving, and we'll move into the embedded space where we're already strong, like game consoles, and in the spaces of communication segments, where we can leverage that same compute capability across the portfolio. And it's clearly about the emerging markets. You know it better than I do. The emerging markets will drive the technology industry for the next 2 decades. Russia, India, China, Brazil. This is where the technology market is, and this is where it will be going. That's why AMD invested 10 years ago to build this business, and with Arena's leadership, we'll continue to expand and grow even faster. And that's why it's so exciting that you took time out of your day to participate in this big event. Let's move to the next chart. I believe that we're uniquely positioned to be successful in this changing market space. AMD has over 8,000 engineers, almost 2,000 software developers. AMD has the intellectual property around IP, graphics, the world's fastest video graphics card at the beginning of 2012, just as we began 2011 with the Radeon 7970. And with the APUs, our most successful product ever, 30 million units within a single year that combines both the graphics capability and the processing capability in a single chip. These kinds of innovations will create the foundation for our future success. We will finish what we started and build a stronger company with a strong balance sheet, one that delivers on our shareholders' commitments to grow our profitability and share. You'll see us build our capabilities, like our investments here in St. Petersburg around software and our engineering talent across the planet. We will embrace these physical challenges in the marketplace to create differentiated low-power solutions, innovation-driven engineering that improves our time to market, improves our quality, and enables us to deliver the solutions at a great price for our customers. We believe that Russia will lead the future in the technology space, that Russia and the high-growth market will be the future of technology. There's 2 billion new customers that will be buying PCs and technology clients in the next 10 years. 2 billion. And we need to be able to support them properly. AMD will embrace this challenge, create an execution engine and a focus on creating the solutions that allow our customers to win. And if they win, we win. This is our time. And it's our time to step forward and lead. AMD will take that innovation, understand the market, and work with our business partners across the planet to create this future, an exciting new time. I'll finish the way I started. I'd like to thank you again for taking the time to join us here on this very important day. We've had 10 years of success here in Russia. And we're going to build the next 10 years of success around this inflection point of the industry. This is just the beginning of what AMD can do. And I believe that this is a unique time in the marketplace and a unique time for all of us to begin to enjoy this idea around the consumerization of the industry, the cloud and everything cloud, and around convergence of data and information. Thank you again for joining us today, and I'd like to open it up for any questions that you might have for me or the team here in Russia. Thank you again.